Hi all. So in this session, let's understand synchronization in Java. Yes. So in multi-threading, synchronization is a very important concept. So synchronization means controlling the access of multiple threads to any shared resource. That means, let's say we have some common line of code, and at a time multiple threads wanted to execute those common lines, but the synchronization is controlling and providing a restriction that only one thread can run it. Why? At once only one thread will learn that common lines of code. Why? To understand that, let's understand a example. This synchronization will help in many more real life problem. For example, when you are booking a tickets in Book My Show, few tickets is there but multiple people wanted to book the tickets. So in that case, there is no chance of one ticket will be allocated to multiple people. It will be problem. And think about flight ticket or booking a railway tatkal ticket. Otherwise you think about in banking application where we are having a joint holder applications, joint holder account, and they wanted to withdraw the amount at the same times or deposit the amount at the same times. So there is a data integrity problem or data inconsistency problem. Okay, to make you understand, let me give you one example. As I told you, let's say there is a app, you know, right? Book My Show app. Let's say this is a Book My Show app. Okay, this Book My Show app, here what we are doing, we are multiple people, person 1, person 2, person 3, multiple people wanted to book. Whenever you log in this application Book My Show, it will show you the seats, right? Let's say this is your theater seats. Okay, this is your theater screen, and here let's say you are having seats. Okay, let's say you are having these many number of seats. So one row 4 seats, so total you are having 12 seats, for example. Okay, and this persons, multiple person wanted to book the seats. Okay, so here your total number of available seat, for example, it is 12, total number of available seats. So this is like if one person wanted to book the seats, he wanted to say, he wanted to pass how many number of seat he wanted to book. So he will say I want 5 seats. So 5 seats will be booked. Okay, 1 2 3 4, then 5. So remaining, actually let's say here for seat booking we'll have a class. Okay, and in that class it will check first, whenever before booking it will check the available seat, the total seat should be bigger than the requested seat to book, right? So the seat booking whatever requested, it should be bigger than total seats, then only we can book, right? If this condition will be satisfied, then we'll book the ticket successfully. And once we book the ticket successfully, we need to say that total seat will be total seat minus number of seat booked. Now currently we booked 5, so it was 12 minus 5, so remaining will be 7, right? We'll print the remaining seat. If the total seat is lesser than requested seat, we are having 12 seats and one person requesting to book 100 seat, so are more than 12. Now currently we are having 7 seats and P2 wants to book 8 seats, so it's not possible, right? So in this else condition we will put that sorry, we don't have sufficient seat to book whatever you are requesting, something like that. So let's see what is the problem we are facing here. Without any synchronization, booking a ticket, what is the problem? Okay, then you will came to know that what is the use of this synchronization. Okay, let me write that same program. Okay, so in reality, in book my show, there is a lot of things. Okay, so making you example, to making you understand, I given this small way. Okay, so let's say we are having total number of seat is 12. Okay, so this class booking seats, what it is doing, we are having a method which will responsible for book our tickets. Okay, we will pass the number of tickets we want, the total seat, whatever seats we want. If it is less than or equal to total seats, then only we can book successfully. And once we book the successfully, then we'll say like successfully booked, and what is the remaining seats left is, we can say like total seat and the book seat minus we did, and the remaining seats we are printing. If the number of seats we are requesting, it is more than the total seats available seat, then it will say sorry, seats cannot be booked. Okay, and then total seats left it will show, so that we will confirm that it was 3 seats remaining, but we are trying to book more than that way. So this booking seats, this class what it is doing, it is showing the number of availability seat, and whatever seats we are requesting, it is booking for us. Okay, let's say we'll create a one more class, that is book my show app. Okay, let here book my show app, and here actually multiple peoples wanted to book the tickets. Okay, so let's say, so definitely if multiple people book means as many number of times they need this book my seats, they need to call, right? So we have to create a reference here, we have to create a object of here. Okay, so book my seats, let's say we'll create a reference. Okay, and this reference will make as static. Okay, and here what I will do, I will create a thread actually. So this thread, so I will create a thread. So thread means I will extend thread, and I will override run method here. So this run method, I will say public void run. So this run method actually what it will do, it will call that method book my show methods. So by using this reference, we'll call that booking seats. So how many seats we wanted to book? Let's say I'm hard coding 5 seats I need. Okay, so this thread, each time we have to create multiple object, because multiple persons wanted to call that book the tickets, right? Let's say Naren is a person wanted to book, and like this we are having multiple people. Let's say for example, I will say one more person is Dilip. So Naren and Dilip both are trying to book the tickets. Okay, so here I will say Naren dot start. I given capital Naren, so I will say Naren dot start. So the start method internally will call to the run method, and it will book 5 seats. And once again I will call this Dilip dot start. So this Dilip the start method also wanted to 5 seats. So let's these 5, it should not be repeat. We'll take a dynamic value. So here I will initialize a int seats. I will say int seats. So and these seats I will pass here. Okay, and each time for each object I will initialize this number of seats he want. So I will initialize here. Seats equal to, I will say 5. Naren wanted to book 5 tickets. Okay. And Dilip, you see, Dilip, before calling Dilip, want, suppose 10 tickets. Okay. For example. And you see, we are calling with a reference. Okay. We have not created object. If we create object inside this thread, inside this run method, each time it will create a new object. We want only once, right? Otherwise, how we'll call that? So let's create this object here. Booking seats equal to new booking seats. So we initialize here, not required to one more times initialization, right? We can, because it's a static variable, we can initialize here and we can instantiate and you can assign that. So this book my seats, so we are calling this. Now you see what is happening. So Naren wanted to book 5 seats. So Naren initialize 5 seats he needs and he wanted to book 5 seats. So it will call to Naren first, it will call to this and it will go and it will check it. Total seats was 12. So 5 is less than 12. Yes. So it will say like 5 seats booking successfully. And total seats will be 12 minus 5. Total seats will be 7. But here, you see, we created 2 threads, right? Naren and Dilip. Okay. Naren call that start method. Meanwhile, Dilip also will call that start method. Dilip wants 10 ticket. Once Naren created 7 tickets, 5 tickets booked. So remaining 7 tickets is there. So Dilip wanted to book 10 tickets, but we have only remaining 7 tickets. So in case of Dilip, it should show that sorry, we cannot book tickets for Dilip. But you see, if you run this, what is the output is coming? You see, 5 seats books for this Naren we called, right? 5 seats booked and remaining is 7. And Dilip is requesting 10 seats. You see 10 seats also booked successfully and seat left is showing -3. How it's possible? In reality, it's not possible, right? It is not expected behavior, right? So 2 threads, you think about if we are having one number of tickets and multiple people wanted to book, that tickets will not be allocated. In this case itself, you see as many number of time you will call, you see this is not expected things, right? So these times, you see, this is 2 threads, Naren and Dilip. These 2 threads can run parallelly. So this time Dilip is calling fast. So fast 10 ticket booked. So 2 tickets remaining. So after that, Naren is trying to book 5 tickets. So 2 was remaining. So it become -3. So you are getting, right? As you know, these 2 threads, Naren and Dilip is 2 threads and wanted to book the tickets. Parallelly it can run, right? So the sequence can be different. You know that, right? You check my previous session. I explained all the concept, okay, regarding the threads. So you understood what is the problem here, okay? So the main problem is like this, okay? So this synchronization means it is controlling the accessibility of multiple threads for a shared resource. Your shared resource is your ticket, movie ticket, theater booking seats, right? That codes, right? So whenever they're booking this code, okay, we need to control this code. If you'll see these booking seats, this is actually critical code, okay? So this condition. So what I'm trying to say, this condition, this code as critical code, this is common code. So multiple threads wanted to access at the same time. That's what this problem happened, okay? So what is the problem actually? We are getting data inconsistency and thread interference. That means multiple thread is, due to this thread interference, we may have deadlock situations, okay? What is the deadlock situations? In upcoming videos I will upload, I will I will teach you in upload videos, in upcoming videos. Okay, so what is the advantage we are getting if we'll use here the synchronization concept? Okay, then we can prevent these issues. Okay, we saw that, right, how the data inconsistency happen, right? We can prevent it. How to prevent it? How many ways we are having synchronization? What are the ways? I will teach you in my next session, otherwise video will be lengthy. Okay, so in this synchronization, why we need synchronization, you got it. What is synchronization, you got it. And if we implement this synchronization, we are getting some disadvantages. Okay, so it is increases the waiting time. First, we why we need this multi-threading? Because we wanted to make performance wise make good in our program. Okay, our performance will be increased. That's what multiple thread at a time we wanted to run a single task. But here you are going a reverse way, you are saying againstly. So some of the code is there, we don't want to run that code multiple thread at a time, otherwise the data inconsistency problem will come. I showed you some example, right? I told you. So unexpected result will come. But in this scenario, what we need to do? We need to implement the synchronization. But if we if we implement the synchronization, then what will the problem is? Here the waiting time will be increased, because one thread, once it is in executing those lines, another all the threads will be wait for that. So obviously the performance will be decreased. So that is the drawbacks. And but even though it is a drawbacks, but whenever we really need, we need to implement that. Okay, otherwise we'll will not get the expected results. Okay, in my next session I will show you how we can prevent, how we can implement this synchronization, and what are the ways we can do that. Okay, so if you really got something in this session, please like my video and comment what is your opinion in this video. If any doubt, please comment, I will respond. Okay, so really it is motivate me to create some more videos for you. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe this channel, so that I will create more videos, and so that you will get notification to watch those videos also. Thank you for this session. That's all. So we'll meet in next video.